Hello, dear friend. It's my pleasure to welcome you to another edition of Philosophy of Life program designed to educate and entertain you. Last time I started a topic on religion and spirituality, the missing link. I'm going to return to that topic later for certain reasons. However, today I am beginning a new topic. A topic that you will find very interesting, very inviting, and very educative. So for those of you who want to contact me, you are free to do so on the number that is implore you to contact me for whatever question that is bothering you as we unveil certain things that will be discussed here. Today, like I said, we are starting a new topic. Today, we are starting a new topic. Hidden knowledge on marriage. Hidden knowledge on marriage. Part 1. All over the world, people celebrate marriage. In different cultures, in different traditions, people celebrate marriage. But have you pondered to ask yourself, what is marriage? So many people thought that wedding is marriage. In fact, I was asked somewhere in a seminar, someone asked me to define marriage and separate it from wedding. I did mention to the person that wedding is not marriage, because so many people that have wedded are yet to enjoy the honey that flows from marriage. Wedding is a traditional undertaking. Marriage, so many people have pondered that what's marriage. And so when you don't understand what marriage is, you will not be able to appreciate what the divine has placed in the world. By that I mean the creation of man and woman. The word marriage has made it into the mainstream of human consciousness. But not everybody understands what it really means. That is the truth. Or how to deal with it. Doctrines have been developed. Creeds have been developed. Credo have as well been developed to create a kind of consciousness within the unit of our various religious bodies. But when you consider these creed and creed and all that, they are factored into a system of consciousness aimed at enslaving a man. Enslaving in quotes, please take note of that. Because it's not every creed that is aimed at enslaving a man. A creed that is aimed at enslaving a man is a creed that is not aimed at giving man the liberty, the moral liberty. Because like Alvin Plantinga and A.I. Makia, two scholars who were arguing on the free will liberty, what we call in theodicy, Alvin Plantinga was replying A.I. Makia on the reality of liberty. He said the reality of liberty is precisely the ability to do good. For he who cannot do good cannot do bad. What that simply means is that the Creator created man with the ability for him to do good and do bad. That is the truth. But man has to decide what he wants to use his ability to do. Some have as well used their ability, the liberty given to them, to create problem. Some have used the liberty given to them to make good, or to make society a living place, or a habitable place. Now, what I'm saying is this: there is any creed that is aimed at enslaving the man is not to be appreciated by the mortals. So Any marriage, any creed that is built within the framework of marriage that does not manifest the inner consciousness designed by the Almighty to bring liberty and bliss to man must be negated, no matter the source of such creed. So this topic, however, will bring you into alliance with divine knowledge, will bring you into alliance with hidden knowledge and those unspeakable, and above all, hidden knowledge that cannot easily be accessed from mortals that have confined themselves within the creed world. Therefore, like I said, it's not everyone that understands what the term marriage is. Hence, I've heard the voice of infatuation calling from the room of incompatibility for the consolidation of a union that was not ordained and destined by God. Lust manifested itself to strengthen the union. The manifestation of lust brought the union to a particular level where it sustained it to a particular level. But when lust was confronted with realities of life, lust lost its grip on marriage, on the union, and thus was confronted with daily realities. The knowledge of reality, this is a paradox, an advanced philosophical paradox. The knowledge of reality made lust to realize that the superiority of falsehood over truth is but for a moment. Very soon, I must say, those who have gotten themselves entangled into marriage or gotten themselves involved in marriages that came by manipulations and all that, and through lust, will certainly know that they have made the worst mistakes of their lives. Because if you have married under infatuation, you have made a very serious mistake. But can that mistake be corrected? It is obvious that no mistake is above correction. But certain creed will tell you that if you have made a mistake, you must die by the mistake. I hear some preachers all over say that marriage is for better, for worse. Well, for me, marriage could be for better, for worse, when that union is divinely ordained, when that union came from the dimension. Because you see, when we talk about marriage, you cannot bring someone from the realm of fire and unite him with someone from the realm of fire. What are you talking about? You are only igniting fire versus fire. And then how do you expect such union to produce peace and harmony? We must say the truth the way it takes. People belong to different dimensions of life. People came from various levels of dimensions. In our Milky Way, there are different dimensions. Beyond the Milky Way, even in the Greater Andromeda, there are many dimensions. So these dimensions, in alliance, in accordance with astronomical laws and rules, is in every 10,000 fixed stars, there is a habitable planet, Earth-like planet. But I'm not going to go into that, because when I talk about dimensions, people come from different realms. People come from different levels, different advanced realms, advanced intelligences that are orbiting different dimensions of the sphere of this of human consciousness. So when you get yourself involved with someone that did not come from the same place with you, the same place I do not mean maybe you are from Lagos State and the person is from Lagos State. That is not what I'm talking about. Some people come from different places. That is the truth. So where do you come from? And how do you know where you come from? Now, when you come from a place that is not native to the place the person you want to get involved with in marriage come from, certain people don't know the reason why they suffer. People don't know the reason why there are problems here and there. That is the truth. And I'm saying that no matter how many years that mistake has lasted, no matter how long that mistake has lasted, it can be corrected. I'm not quoting any philosophical teachers here. I'm not quoting Aristotle. I'm not quoting the Bible. I'm not quoting. But we will come to that as we progress. But I'm just trying to give you a prelude to the discussion: hidden knowledge on marriage, hidden knowledge. What you are going to hear is not what is conventional, because let me tell you, it is even good that you marry the married that is yours than marrying the unmarried that is not yours. This is hidden, and it's not everybody that can take it. Only the deep call it deep. That is the scriptures. That is the Bible. So if you neglect certain things that happen around you within what the Almighty has given to you, then you fell. Here is a staring revelation for mankind. It's a very serious revelation. Here is a staring revelation for mankind. You must take it. If you do not take it, well, I will certainly say to you that I have brought the message that is not common to mankind. Because every New Testament constitutes another New Testament. And every Old Testament should expect a New Testament. And every old covenant should expect a new covenant. And every new covenant should also expect another new covenant. Because there is no covenant, there is, let me tell you, the reality of life. There is no end to everything that we are doing on earth. There is no end to it. And somebody who thinks that Almighty God, the creator of heavens and earth, is not interested in our lives and is not interested in the way we conduct ourselves here, the person is making a very big mistake. Dear viewer, I want to say this on a final note. And it is the summary, is the summary of part 1. And as you listen, you have understanding of the hidden knowledge in this revelation. I want to say this, and this is like the Aesop fable, but it's not from Aesop. It is from me, Professor Protus Natanozoma, the Reformer. Ignorance and illusion were disputing over vanity. Thus, they were persecuted by blasphemy and heresy in the court of error. Injustice became the constitutional yardstick by which ignorance and illusion were tried. Consequently, ignorance was found guilty in the court of error and was sentenced to life imprisonment. While in the prisons, ignorance did its worst and was thereafter imprisoned by the prisoners. While in the inner prison of prisoners, ignorance was opportune to marry imbecility, the first daughter of error. Thus, ignorance co-imprisoned prisoners officiated the marriage. In the process, ignorance went to the court of error to obtain marriage certificates. The marriage certificate was signed by illusion and heresy. Thereafter, heresy handed it over to divorce, who is the clerk and messenger in the court of error. Thus, the divorce, that is the clerk, again delivered the letter to ignorance, who on his way back with his wife imbecility met wisdom, who parted the relationship. Hence, it was contracted blindly and not by destiny. This is the synopsis of hidden knowledge in marriage. Join me as we continue this interesting topic in part 2. Do not be disappointed. Subscribe as you watch this, for knowledge is the essence of human existence. Thank you so much.